Hello guys.
Hello.
As you can see, we are in a group of 3 people. We worked on a project which is called the Cultural Dinner Party under a goal which is conflict culture. We are going to present that project in tasks where each and everyone is going to talk about 2 different cultures. After talking about uh, those cultures, we will talk about his own culture and definitions or key terms we were assigned to work on.
Yes.
So my name is Mawezo as a group coordinator, and then
I'm Didier Hitman Kanyeshuri. Yeah, I'm also Patrick Didier.
so let's start by Didier Kanyeshuri telling us what he worked on.
Okay, thank you very much. I was assigned to work on the 2 cultures and my own cultures. I made a research on the 2 cultures. The first was Tlingiti Potlatch culture. Here, Trinity are people of the Pacific Northwest coast of North America. Here, Trinity like to make a celebration of the party of the birth of the child and the marriage of their children. In the event, Portrait invites guests from different tribes, and they celebrate together and receive gifts from guests. In their celebration or in their party, they like to use different foods, like the food they like to use. About food served on the day of celebration varied seasonally. They like to use uh, meat and to use the sea oil and to use fish. This food they give their guests to take them at home in order to share with different people, in order to spread the word of the hot generosity of the kindness of their land and the seas.
Yes.
The second culture was about targeting at football. Tailgating also is a social event that occurred in the parking lot of sporting events. Here is like they made the different party or celebration of fanning and fanning at different games or at football. When they are going to play football, they prepared food and they take them to the playground in the stadium where the celebration or the party place. The food they like to use is hot dogs and hamburgers, sausage and steak, chicken and the pork chops. The irrigators use the food in their event in order to make ready for their game day. I also defined 2 terms. The first was cultural relativity. Cultural relativity here is a position developed by RA anthropologists. We must understand the individuals in the context of their own culture. Here it helps us to judge on our culture without ignoring others' culture. Also, I defined a symbol. A symbol is the sign used to represent ideas or character. Every culture have its own symbol, or the symbol things that symbolize their culture is the sign that differentiate their culture and others' culture. Yes. I also work on my culture is Abajomba. I'm Mujomba. Abajomba lived in DRC, Republic Democratic of Congo, especially in North Kivu, where those people like to speak, used to speak Kinyarwanda and Swahili. are the languages that used in that tribe.
Yeah.
Abajomba, like to they like in my culture we like breeding cows. Breeding cows, when someone have a cow in my culture, is the cow symbolize the richness or the family. If someone, one mujomba, gives another one a cow, they prepare for the party in order to show the people the friendship that among those two people. And the party or the celebration happen to the people, to the giver of the cow. When they sit in the celebration, we like to eat and some food, kind of food and drinks. On that day, we eat manioc, beans, peas, and the bread of sorghum with milk as the sauce in order to wish the good breeding in that family.
Yes.
Yeah. As you see, in the similarities of those three families, in our Jomba we like to use food, and in interrogating they like to use food in their celebration. Is the same in the second culture. Means that those the three cultures like to use foods in their celebration. The difference is there are some people who use food as in order to show the, in order to represent something in their culture. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. Myself, I'm going to talk about two different cultures that I was assigned to work on, and my own culture. I will also add two key terms that I was able to work on. The first culture is Pennsylvania Dutch cuisine. In Pennsylvania, this word Pennsylvania Dutch cuisine come with their own language, which is skins and meat. In Pennsylvania, they used to eat whoopie pie. That food, they consider it like be, like being social in their society.
Yeah.
This in Pennsylvania, Dutch cuisine whoopie pie are considered as ingrained phenomenon in Pennsylvania Amish tradition. They also known as a gob. So then the second culture is Hawaiian poi. In Hawaiian poi, their primary food made from the underground stone. Their food called taro. They cultivate, and there is the period of harvest, and they harvest those taro within 4 months. So they considered this food like it gives them the strength, and even how they consider it like when they're in the wedding ceremony, they used it like the one which, yeah, which can help them to like to convince others that their cultures are not like yeah, their own culture are not involved by another one.
Yes.
So they take it as their own culture only without going abroad.
Yes.
So the two key terms that I worked on, one is ritual and another is subculture. Subculture are the culture which is derived from another culture. Maybe you have your own culture, and once you're going to another country, you can take another culture. So the other culture that you took, secondly, is the subculture because you took it from the one you met with.
Yeah.
Then ritual is noticeable mode of behavior showed by all known societies. Are the behaviors of the person, how you can behave according to the situation you're facing. There is also some differences between Pennsylvania Dutch cuisine and the Hawaiian poi. There are difference in Hawaiian poi. Hawaii girls only cook the food, but in Pennsylvania, girls and boys can cook without going to say a girl is one who can cook the food. The one who is there can cook the food. Another one, their favorable food is poi or taro. While in Pennsylvania Dutch cuisine, their favorable food is whoopie pie. There are also some similarities between Pennsylvania Dutch cuisine and Hawaiian poi. They both have their favorable food, as I said. Also, whoopie pies in Pennsylvania and poi in or taro in Hawaiian poi are considered like a food which can lead them to be social in their communities. I also work to my own culture. My own culture is we are Abakono, and I said that Abakono culture are the group of people who came from Democratic Republic of the Congo. They used to say French, Kinyarwanda, and Swahili. There is also some two languages that they used to say but are not known by others. Those two languages are Kitembo and Kindande. Those languages said by many tribes in Congo, but Abakono used to say those two languages that are said their own language, Kindandi and Kitembo, which are not known by other persons. Abakono love to cultivate and shepherd to pasture. They used to breeding the cows. They used to drink milks, and within their ceremonies they used to eat potatoes, meats, taro, which called amateke in their language, which give them strength. And they used to eat the maize bread. Maize bread, they said it is kaunga. During their ceremony, they eat potatoes like the food to be used within wedding and other ceremony like celebrating the end of year, the birthday of them, and when they're going to visit some members of their tribe. How so? How I conducted this research? This research, yeah, I was born in Congo, but during how I grown up, I used to live in Rwanda. But I approached some of their members who is old. Yeah, there were three people, one woman and two men. I asked them how I may know their culture. One of them said that in their culture, they most of the times used to cultivate their fields. They drink local beer, which is sorghum beer, as their favorable drink, and they usually like to eat taro, amateki. Yeah. There are the list of questions I have been asked, and they gave me the answers. The first question is, what is the most consumable food and what do they mean in Abakono culture? They say the most consumable food in Abakono culture is amateke. In their culture, amateke symbolizes strength and power. The second question is, how is wedding ceremony in your culture looking like? They say during the wedding, we cook the meat and make sure that the maize bread is available. Our Kono culture in terms of raising livestock, they used to raise sheep and cows. There are also the similarities between Awakono, Hawaiian Poi, and Pennsylvania Dutch cuisine, according to my research, and they found that they all have the same food to use while they are in the wedding ceremony, in any party they have. In Hawaiian and Awakono group, the girls are the one who can cook the food. The difference between Awakono, Hawaiian Poi, and Pennsylvania Dutch cuisine, in Awakono they used to have haircuts, while in Hawaiian used to have one haircut behind their heads. And each of the culture don't have the same food as another. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much. Moving forward, I also worked on two different cultures, which are Hindu wedding food and the Japanese rice culture. Uh, After that, I was able to provide some differences and similarities between those two different cultures. I also defined two key terms, which are enculturation and ethnocritism. I also worked on my culture, which is our culture. Uh, After that, also, as we worked as a collaborative group, we was able to provide each and everyone feedback so that we can prove that we have done with our project. Starting on the first culture, which is Hindu wedding food, I saw that in Hindu is a culture from Indian. And then I found that they use three foundation foods, which are rice, coconut, and some sugars, brown sugars, where each food has a symbol in their culture. Like coconut symbolize prosperity, rice symbolize fertility, and those brown sugar symbolize the bitterness of a couple. The second culture, which is Japanese rice culture, I found that rice is like a foundation cultural food. For example, in the wedding ceremony, when there is no rice, they take it as an incomplete ceremony. Uh, Beside of that, I saw that the difference between those two cultures in Hindu people use to use their fingers while eating, while in Japan they use two sticks which are called chopsticks while eating. The similarities, both of those cultures, they use rice as a foundation cultural food.
Yes.
After that, I worked on my culture, which is our gogwe. Our gogwe come from the Gogwe sector, which is located in North Rwanda, North province, which is in Rwanda, and is also in the Nyabihu district. Yeah. And then our Gogwe use to hold cows in their homes. Reason why also in their wedding ceremony they cannot miss milk as a drink which has a symbol. Also, the milk symbolize fertility of a new family while they are in a wedding ceremony. Like also in their wedding ceremony, they use cows like a dowry. Yeah. Then at the end, we used to help each others in our work, our tasks. Like me, I helped Patrick to proofread his work so that uh, he avoid the grammatical errors.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. This was all about what we worked on.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Okay.